That's a shepherd sling. Let's go make one. Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a rock sling, or in other words called a shepherd sling. Something like this, except for the one I'm going to make now is going to be a little longer so it can hold a bigger stone. What I'm using is 550 paracord. It's very cheap, works good, you can find it lots of places. So I've went ahead and tied a knot about 3 feet from the end. So that ends over there. And now I've also taken this board and put 2 nails in it. It's going to make it a lot easier. You don't need it, it just helps a lot. So now we're going to take the knot, loop it over once, first nail, hold it here, loop it around again. Now this, from your nails to the knot, is going to be how long your pouch is going to be. So I'm going to make it a little longer, something like that. And you just hold all these ends in the one hand. So once you're holding it and got it like this, you're going to take the other end, you're going to put it through this middle loop, and then take it, so you're around that string and over top of the last string. You're going to pull it all the way through. I have a lot of rope. All you need is about 12 feet. I just like to have a lot of extra, that way I have enough to make my ends as long as I want them. And then you're going to take this and just go start weaving it under that one, over the next one, under the next one, and over the last one. And then pull the rest through. And once you have it through, just kind of push it all back so that it sits fairly straight. And then you do the opposite. So you're going to go under the first one, over the second one, under the third one, and over the fourth one. Pull it all through again, and push it all back. The first few do not have to be very tight at all. They will tighten up as you go. And you go under, over, and then pull it all through again. And then, you guessed it, under, over again. So we are so far. And we're just going to continue this process all the way to the end. I just realized that some of these are this is a little bit wider than I wanted it, so I'm going back and tightening it. I'm going to make it a little bit looser in the middle so it gets wider, and then I'll make it tighter again as it gets to the end. There you can see the shape. It's a little bit narrow here, a little wider here. I'm going to start making it tighter as I go along and make it narrow again. Towards the end, it'll stay together off the nails, and it makes it all easier just to thread the end through. Once you start pulling it, you can put it back on the nails, and it just makes it easier. Want to make sure you get all these twists out of the rope. These are a little loose. You can fix that. So to fix this and make it tighter, start on the opposite end of where your knot is. Pull on this side, then this one goes through here. So you pull on this string and it'll tighten that. And then you come over here, pull on this side of this knot, and that will tighten this one. And then you take your knot, string, pull on that, and it's all tight. Now we can take this knot out, we don't need it anymore. So to finish it off, this was the end with the knot. So we're going to take this end, it's coming out there. There's your middle loop that you made. You're going to go in between this loop and this string. Pull it all the way. Should be coming out right out the middle. Now for the other end. It's coming out here. You're going to want to put it back around. And through that same hole. Pull all the string through. And now you're going to go through this hole. And pull it all through. And there we go. If you want to, you can tie a knot on these strings so they don't go back through. I'm just gonna pull in the corners, make it all evenly dispersed so there's no gaps. You can make it a lot tighter than this. I like it a little bit looser. Makes it a bit bigger and you can grip the stone better. Okay, so I actually changed a little bit. When the string comes out of the end, tied a knot in it. And instead of going through this end string, I just went one more down through there. And then when you pull it tight, it makes a nice little, comes out the middle of the pouch, and when you pull it, it kind of tightens these and makes a little pouch. And I did the same thing with the other end. Tied a knot in there, and I went through the same spot. So when you pull on it, you want the strings to line up in the middle of the pouch. That way when you're swinging it around, it doesn't get lopsided and lose your stone. Okay, so now to make the knots at the end, you're going to, this is going to be the slip knot that goes around your middle finger, and you hold it like this, and you hold the knot in these fingers. So, to make the slip knot on your finger, you're going to take this string, you're going to go over top, back around, over top again, back around everything, and then through that hole that you made. And then this string and this string, pull on that till it's tight. You should end up something that looks like that. Parallel lines on the back, a little cross on the front. When you put that on your finger, it'll cinch up. And now for the other side, you can make your strings anywhere as long as like 1 foot to 3 feet. This one's gonna end up more like 3 feet. I'm gonna take my pouch, bring my fingers down until they meet. So that's about how long it's gonna be when my finger's in it. So I'm gonna tie a knot the same distance on this string. And for that, you're gonna take this string, go over the string, underneath the string, and then back through the hole you made. And pull it tight, trying to keep the distance the same. And there you have it. It's your 2 ends. You can cut this extra off and burn the tip, and it's done. Thanks for watching.